Hence, solve the equation. The given equation is here for the domain ranges between 0 and 180 inclusive. As we see the word hence here, we need to take the previous part to solve this. So, the same equation is given here. So, this left hand side of the equation is same to that of this one. So, we can use this answer. It means we can use this part to replace this and solve this equation. So we can write this as 1 minus tan squared theta equal to 2 tan to the power 4 theta. We'll bring everything to one side. So 2 tan to the power 4 theta plus tan square minus 1 equal to 0. Bring everything to one side. So I am bringing all these things to the other side, which is equal to 0. Now we will take this tan square into y. So we will consider let y equal to tan square theta. So we can replace this with y. So 2y square plus y minus 1 equal to 0. So we will factorize this quadratic equation. When you multiply two numbers, you should get the value of 2 into minus 1 minus 2. When you add the same two numbers, you should get the value of the coefficient of y, which is 1. 2 and minus 1 will work out. So we can write the factors as y plus 2 into y minus 1 equal to 0. As we multiply by 2, we need to divide both these by 2. So divided by 2, we can simplify here 1. Here we cannot simplify, so take this 2 and multiply with this y. So we can write the factors as y plus 1 into 2y minus 1 equal to 0. So we can equate both of these to 0, or 2y minus 1 equal to 0. Y equal to minus 1 or 2y equal to 1, y equal to 1 by 2. Now we can replace this y with this tan square theta. So tan square theta equal to minus 1 or tan square theta equal to 1 by 2. We are going to reject this tan square equal to minus 1 because we are having the negative value. When you square the real numbers, you will get the value is greater than or equal to 0. But when you square it here, you have negative number. So we are going to reject this tan square value. Now we will work out this tan square equal to 1 by 2. So tan theta is equal to plus or minus square root of 1 by 2. So we will get two theta values from here. One is theta equal to tan inverse of 1 by root 2. We can write this as 1 by root 2. So 1 by root 2. And you can write one more theta value, tan inverse of negative 1 by root 2. Use the calculator to find the tan inverse of 1 by root 2. So the value of theta is approximately equal to 35.26 degrees. When you work out the value of this tan inverse of minus 1 by root 2, so the value of theta is approximately equal to negative 35.26. The given range is 0 to 180 degrees. So it means first and second quadrants. This value of theta comes under the first quadrant, so we can take this value. Here this is negative, tan is negative here, but check whether it comes under the quadrant 2. So under the quadrant 2 means it will be 180 minus this value 35.26. So the answer will be 144.7 degrees. So we can write this as theta is approximately equal to 144.7. So the value of theta is approximately equal to 35.26 degrees and 144.7 degrees. So this is our answer.